Silicon Valley, technology, art, green, and sustainability.
Welcome to another episode of Silicon Valley Tech, Art, Green, and Sustainability. I'm playing with some fun jewelry here. I have some amazing people on the show today, Seychelle and Tracy. Welcome to Silicon Valley Tech, Art, Green, and Sustainability, SVTAGS. You guys do amazing work, and I met you this weekend. We've known each other for a while, and you're very crafty. But before we start talking about your businesses and the amazing work that you guys do in the wedding industry and other industries, tell me about yourself. So let's go ahead and start with you.
Well, first of all, Heather, thank you for having us join the show. We really are enjoying it so far, so thank you.
You're welcome.
So a little bit about me. So I'm a mom to a 1-year-old. That's the first off.
And you're going to be a mom again.
And I'm going to be a mom again. Yes, I'm expecting again a little bit of a surprise, but you know that's life.
She hides it well.
I hide it well. That's the fashion industry for you. You learn to hide things very well. Anyway,
you're teeny, so I didn't even know, like when we were talking at first, right? That yeah.
You were shocked. I kind of opened up my blazer, and you're like, "Oh, that's it. You're pregnant." So yeah, it was really lovely meeting you at the show. So I have a bridal boutique in San Jose. Our main focus is that we're catering towards the environmentally conscious bride.
But before we go there, tell me about your background.
Oh, my background, yes.
Where are you from? Are you from here? Are you from the U.S.? Are you from?
I usually say I'm a global citizen. Okay. So I started off being born in the Philippines, so I have that as an ethnicity.
Well, and I thought you were from Canada.
Well, there's that too. I also grew up in Hong Kong, but I went to university in Canada, met my partner there, and then we moved all the way down to the West Coast.
Wow.
So it's been a little bit of a journey for me, an overwhelmingly beautiful journey, but yeah, it's overwhelming so far.
So that's amazing. And then did you go to school for fashion, or how did you
end up in fashion?
Yeah.
I love fashion. Growing up in Hong Kong, you're always around people who are dressed up beautifully. You attend galas and such, and you know. But I started in the sustainability field. I actually was a sustainability analyst at BlackBerry, so I was in tech.
Wow.
And then from then on, this typhoon that happened in the Philippines, the Haiyan typhoon.
I think we met before in that.
Yeah.
Because when I met you, I'm like, I think I met in the whole sustainability thing.
Yeah.
So how long ago was that?
That was about 5 years now.
Okay, okay. So we definitely have met before, because I was doing we'll talk about it offline, but I was doing a sustainability program with Be the Change Actera. So anyway, but yeah, and so Tracy, tell us about your background. Are you from the Bay Area? Are you from somewhere else?
I was born in Salt Lake City, Utah, moved here when I was 6 months old, and I grew up here in Cupertino and live in Saratoga now. I have been married for 28 years. I have 2 beautiful children.
I know, and we don't have time on the show to go through like how you met your husband. No. Your story is really interesting. So when people meet you in person at a wedding show, they need to ask your story.
It's a funny story.
I love to hear how people meet.
I have 2 beautiful children. My son turned 17 today. That's hard to say. And a week from today, my daughter will be turning 13. And I've always worked with children. And I worked in a catering service for some time too, and had a little bit of dipping in with working with wedding receptions, and came across one of these one day, something similar, nothing quite like it, and I just decided I want one for myself, even though I'm not.
But you're crafty too. You do a lot of.
Yes, I do craft fairs.
We actually last night went over and took a look at your shop.
Yeah.
And it was so charming and just warm and comfortable, and you felt welcomed right away.
Beautiful shop.
And you were saying that the chandelier in the shop, that you made a teacup.
Yes, I repurpose chandeliers for outdoor bird feeders, and I'll put antique teacups where the light bulbs would normally be, and so you'll rotate.
Upcycle them.
Correct.
Upcycle and repurpose.
Yes, you got it.
And that's amazing. And so do you, and I noticed you had Pinterest. Do you sell those through Pinterest then?
I do those at craft fairs during the holidays.
So you show how to make them?
I have not, but I can.
That's what you have to do. So, and anything else on your background you want to share?
I've just worked with children, and love having my hands and doing things fun, making fun things. Yeah.
So Seychelle, am I pronouncing? Okay,
yes,
I want to say Seychelle. It's so pretty. But Seychelle, tell us about your business then. So you started to say it's a sustainability. Yeah, tell us.
So it started off that I wanted to provide an option for brides. The wedding industry is very traditional, of course, and one of the newer things that we're doing is eco collection. The dresses that I feature at the store are made out of pineapple and banana fibers, and we include them with organic cotton and silk.
So again, pineapple and banana fibers.
I know.
So together or separate?
Separate. So we have banana and organic cotton, and then we have pineapple and silk.
So pineapple, silk, banana, organic cotton. And I tried some things on, and they feel wonderful. I was like, oh, this may feel, I was thinking they may feel a little funny, but they're beautiful.
Thank you.
The fabric is just amazing, and it doesn't do it justice just seeing it, here. You have to feel it. So how long have you had the shop then?
So we opened in April this year, so we're very, very brand new. We've had a lot of Silicon Valley brides come in already, and the one thing that's different about us, we just love having fun. We doll up the girls, we have champagne, we just have fun, and we just love welcoming.
Well, and I was actually a little worried about you last night because they're so heavy. I'm like, no, wait, you're pregnant, let me put it back on. But you were just like, no, we want to cater to you, we want you to feel comfortable, and I totally did. And you even sent me a text after and said how, it was just so personable and so nice. So,
I gave you a rose.
Yes, and gave me the rose, which I added to some more roses, and yeah, anyway. So I'm going to let me pull up the first slide here of the storefront, and there's my mom sitting there patiently waiting for me to try some stuff on. And it's just so beautiful. And there was some things that were hand done in there too, some woodworking that was hand done, and you had some friends do the pipes to hold everything, the copper pipes, just beautiful. We can pull that down. And let's pull up the next slide again really quick. The next slide is there's what you're seeing when you walk in, and it's just everything's just so beautiful.
Elegant.
And elegant, and comfortable. We can pull that down. It just really is.
Thank you so much, Heather.
Yes.
Congratulations on the engagement again.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so this is actually my 4th engagement. So previous guest was talking about how
4th time a charm.
Yeah, and I'm not running this time, and how men have issue finding their wife to be, but women sometimes do too. I'm not your typical woman. I was a little bit of a tomboy when I was a kid, and if I had one problem, I just ran. So no running this time. He's amazing. So let's pull up. We've got 2 more slides I want to pull up really quick. So let's pull up the next one. So this is beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
So tell us about this dress.
So this dress is made out of pineapple and silk. It has a sweetheart line, and it basically just shows off the girl, the model Heather in this case, and it's in it's shot here in California.
Very beautiful. Okay, let's pull up the next one really quick too.
Yeah, so this one's a ball gown. It's also made out of pineapple and silk, and it just provides her with a little bit of, a royal touch, but it's simple. A lot of the designs are very simple. It caters to a bride that really shops for their values, and if their values is eco-consciousness or social sustainability, because these fabrics are actually woven by women entrepreneurs.
So, again, I'm tactile. People buy stuff online, and I guess I'm old school. I like to feel it and touch it. I never buy stuff online because I hate having to go to the post office and return stuff, and I'd rather see something. So just being able to go there and see this fabric, it's amazing. People should just, even if they're not going to buy, a wedding dress, they should go see it, because you can do custom stuff for them, right?
Yes.
It doesn't have to be wedding dresses.
Yes.
So that being said, Tracy, I'm holding this beautiful item here. I don't want to let it go. It's so pretty. So tell me about your business. What is this? If I don't know if we can get a close up of this, but it's just, they're so beautiful.
Thank you, Heather.
Yeah.
So I'm making what I hope to be a family heirloom and perhaps a tradition to be carried on, traditions down the line for generations. And I just take many different types of jewelry, most of which are brooches, but I'll use rings and earrings, and some of them are old, some of them are new, so it's already your something old, something new. Not particularly a bouquet you would want to toss.
No, you might hurt somebody with it.
Yeah, but
you can have a lighter version of it.
Yes,
with feathers,
exactly,
perhaps.
exactly. And so anyways, they're made with, some of them have 80+ brooches, some of them have a few less. There's some that have a watch in there to set the time of the wedding as a reminder. And
is this one the one with it? Does this have
that one? This one down here. This is the retro one.
Grab
that does
that one.
Have
so maybe we could do a close up of this too.
watch
Yeah,
here.
this is the one. I actually tried to get a picture of this one from the video I took, and it came out a little bit blurry, but we got this one on there too. This is great. You can see the watch right here.
It's perfect for a Disney wedding, you know. Can't you imagine it? It's like Alice in Wonderland.
It's so cute. So, and again, you said to set the time of the wedding.
To set the time of the wedding, so it's a non-working watch. It's one that just locks the time forever of the time you became one and your story began.
Oh.
And then I've started making headpieces as well. So I have a few headpieces. There's some in front of you,
Here, I can
Heather.
just